Alright, what is up, guys? Obviously, this is kind of the video that kind of is the second part of the vlog that I just posted, or hopefully posted. If you haven't watched it, go watch that and then come back to this video, because this is kind of the explanation of that vlog, because it is the last race of my cross country season. And also, I'll probably be talking about other things that's kind of related to cross country. What happened? What the last vlog, it was obviously about my senior night, I guess, slash district, slash my last, or potentially my last cross country race ever. It is my last high school cross country race ever. What's my opinion on it? The day itself, wasn't the way I wanted to turn out. Going into it, I was probably like 12th ranked, going by PRs. Um, but I ended up taking 20th place. And honestly, I think with the type of the preparation that I had for the race, and like just how the weather turned out, and just like my mindset of going to it, I think 12th place is honestly something that, or a place that works for me, because there was a lot of things I should have done differently to kind of prepare for it, and to both physically and mentally. But I didn't take those precautions, and I didn't fully prepare for it. So I do deserve the place I took. Am I proud of it though? No, I'm not proud of it. Obviously, if you guys been watching the vlogs, obviously you guys know the kind of the goal, or the end of the goal, was to kind of go to state. But obviously in the end I didn't make it. But hey, it's all good. Shout out to Central Catholic, Clackamas, and Reynolds going as a team. And shout out to the top 7 finishers, obviously, who are going to state as an individual also. Shout out to you guys. You guys deserve it. You guys put in a lot of work. Yeah, and also just shout out to all the other people I raced against, either from my team or from other schools. Uh, this whole year has been really competitive. With, our conference, I would say, out of all the conferences in the state of Oregon, is one of those conferences that are really competitive, usually in all sport, or usually in all sports, and when it comes to cross country and track, all the events, it's always been competitive. We always produce a lot of, solid athletes. So yeah. What's my opinion on the whole season by itself? For the amount of work I put in from June to now, and I think how my season ended, I think honestly I'm happy with it. This year compared to last year, I told myself, hey, I'm gonna change my workouts. I'm gonna start eating healthier. Or attempted on that, and I did eat a little bit healthier compared to last year. I'm gonna take care of my body more. I'm gonna prepare more. I'm gonna prepare more for the races physically and mentally by doing a lot more strength workouts, and just trying to fully just focus on the races. I took cross country a lot more serious compared to last year, where I just didn't really give a crap about it. To be honest, last year I didn't really give any of my effort, and that's why I had a really bad season. But this year, I would say I had a better season. I felt a lot stronger, and I felt a lot smoother throughout this whole season. I felt a lot more confident. And because of that, I did get my first PR. And obviously, if you guys did not see that, I had my first PR at Lane. And then I actually had another PR, again, right before districts, is at Fernhill. Broke 1640. So that honestly was a pretty good experience too, and just giving me a lot of confidence going to districts. And again, I know I didn't really do the best, but hey, it's all good. I kind of learned from it. But yeah, my opinion on the whole season, it did go well. Had a lot of good training, and obviously though, although I did have a lot of good training, there was a lot of times where I knew I should have done a lot of things differently. I wish there's things I did differently, or just did in general. Like, I don't know, I didn't really give myself a lot of rest throughout the whole season, and that is enough to myself and also to anybody else. Make sure to take time to rest. That's something I didn't do, and honestly, because of that, I think that kind of took a toll on my body towards the end of the season, and that was something I feared about. But I had that telling myself, hey, if I'm just smart and just stretch and eat healthy and take care of my body and ice, I should be fine. But I come to the realization by the end of the season that you really do need breaks, and I will be taking that into track season. Other things I wish I did was kind of a lot more strength training. You know, there's a difference between stamina and endurance. That's what I kind of learned also just from the internet, and I found out I had more stamina, but I didn't have the endurance. As in, I was able to last longer. Like I could run longer without feeling tired. But the thing is, me being able to maintain the pace that I needed to run, I wasn't able to do so because I didn't have that strength. So, um, that is something also I'll be taking into the future if it means track in high school or even, track in college. I'll be taking that obviously to college. So, well, if I go to college for sports, if not, then just taking it for the track season. So yeah, I will be taking that, and there's a lot of other things. I can learn from this season and kind of take to the next level or the next sport that I'm doing. And also, there's a lot of good things I can also take and learn from and be like, okay, that worked, so I'm gonna bring it to the next sport. So yeah, that is a little quick overview. Obviously, I do not want this whole video because this video is probably be around 20 to maybe 25 minutes long. So I do not want to talk about a lot about me because I want to talk about the team. I want to talk about the season, my opinion on it, everything. Yeah, let's start it. So, to kind of backtrack, story time. Going all the way back to the beginning of the year, or beginning of the season to me, is June. So, track season basically just ended. School year just ended for a lot of us. And to be honest, my mindset going into was, okay, one, no more school, and I'm gonna be a senior now. Two is cross country season is gonna be really good. It's gonna be really strong. We're gonna have a pretty good foundation, and I'm excited to also see all the other new members and like freshmen are coming up from middle school to come join. We had last track's cross country season. We had a pretty good team. I mean, although we didn't run the times that are good enough to even get to state, we had a lot of potential, and that's what really excited me. And the thing is, last year, although we didn't do the best training, we still ran pretty good times as a team. So I was really excited to kind of bring that like experience and that strength into this season, and be like, okay, we did good last year with limited amount of training. Imagine if we could do like a lot of training and like actually work to it. And I had this whole plan, and like I wrote it on paper, and I'm like, okay, me and the team, we're gonna do this, and then this day, and then this the other day, and we're gonna train together, and we're gonna bond together, and we're gonna create this great bond. But after seeing what the team looked like the first month, that kind of fantasy, that kind of dream and goal became a fantasy. And the reality was, one, we had a lot of injuries, both on the side of guys and girls. We had injuries from June, and even by the end of the season, we had a lot of injuries. So that's what kind of held back. That's kind of what held us back. Two, we had a lot of people who had to move. For example, Bryn, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. But she was a freshman last year. She had a lot of potential. She did really good in track season, and all the coaches were really excited to see how she competed. And her and Kim too, another freshman and now sophomore, that was kind of supposed to be kind of like the dynamic duo. But and that's why we were all excited to see how they would do, because they did really good last year just as freshmen. So we were really excited to see how they would do as sophomores with actual experience and hopefully taking training more serious. But what ended up happening was Bryn actually had to move. Parents got a new job, or dad got a new job, so they had to move, and so we lost another good runner for the girls team. Another issue was a lot of the returning members didn't actually come out, either just because they had a different commitment, their parents wouldn't let them, they couldn't afford it, or they just simply didn't want to come out. And yeah, that really hurt us because a lot of the returning members or the people who were supposed to be returning, they were good last year, and that's why we were all really excited to kind of get this team together and try building a strong foundation. Um, Another issue was we didn't really have a lot of people come out. We probably had maybe like 5, 6 new members on the whole team by the end of the season. And a lot of them, they're really naive to the sport. They didn't really have a lot of experience going into it when it comes to cross country or just running and competing itself. A lot of them were kind of just doing it for fun, and like that's good and all. Um, but obviously the goal is to have a competitive team, obviously, and especially when you're a small team, I feel like there's that like small expectation of, okay, you guys are a small team, the people who are running on varsity, those guys are gonna be competitive. So that was kind of the issue at first. So yeah, and there's like obviously some other things that were issues, and yeah, that's what kind of held us back from, I guess, just being like a top tier team or like being considered a threat. Um, there was like a newspaper article that kind of like disrespected us, saying, "Oh, we don't have a lot of returning members, and the only returning member, or the only good runner that we have is me and Kim." But I don't know. That's what kind of pissed me off. But anyways, so that's how kind of the season started in June, and then from there we obviously went through other issues, like a lot of the people who were gonna come out, they didn't come out during the summer training, so they were kind of behind when the season actually started. A lot of the other people, they were kind of struggling just because they didn't really take, or I guess our workouts were a little bit easier in summer, although they should be a little bit harder, but it's all good. So yeah, I think summer was kind of up and down. Obviously, those were more of the downs. The upside was the team that we did have. We did started developing more of a connection and a bond. We did a lot more fun trips. Obviously, again, if you guys been keeping up with the vlogs, we had a really fun camping trip. We had the cross country week. There was a lot more bonding events too. So I think this summer has been a little bit different when it comes to bonding as a team, and I feel like we built a pretty good, connection. So yeah. Uh, what else happened? So yeah, some other good things is, although we did have a small team, and obviously we did have a slow start towards the middle of summer and towards the end. Everybody started taking the cross country training a little bit more serious, and people actually started seeing more results, and people started getting stronger, and they started getting faster, and we actually started looking pretty good as a team. And I think because of that, that's why a lot of the members on the team had a lot of big PRs this season and really surprised themselves. And in general, everybody, ran it pretty well. And although, being a team where you don't really have, where a lot of the runners don't really have a lot of experience, or just with either when it either comes to running or like competing, and also just being a really young team. A lot of the people on varsity for both guys and girls were really young. For the guys team, we had 2 freshmen, you know, again, coming straight out of middle school to now, have to join varsity. That's really tough, but hey, shout out to them. Um, so yeah, this summer it was honestly a great summer, honestly, when it comes to the team and training. Uh, you know, that's was like one of the things I was looking forward to every day, to being with the team and like kind of spending a lot of time with them, especially because it is my last season. Um, so yeah, overall it was a kind of a slow start for us, but I think from my perspective we did start picking it up slowly, and everybody started kind of getting in their groove. And when we ended the season, the first meet that we had is at an invite, Bill Chapman invite. It was all right. We did as a team. Not a lot of people on the team. They expected a better result than they did, than they actually produced, and um, so. But the thing about our team is, though, although we may have a bad race, or even if we have a good race, I think the whole season we've always kept a consistent motivation, a consistent drive. We all kind of shared the same goal, and that was just to get faster every week. And because of that, that's what kept us going throughout the whole season. That's what kind of kept pushing us. That's what kind of kept us together. Also, that's what kind of kept us, keep PRing, honestly, just because of that, like, simple drive. Um, so yeah, there's that. Um, so yeah, obviously, overall, for the team, I think we did pretty good, just with the team that we had, and I'm really excited to see what they do next year. Hopefully, when I'm in college, hopefully I can at least watch a little bit or at least help them out during summer. I am planning to do that because I do care about these guys, and I hope that they do get better. My theory is if they were to just if they have so much potential, each and every runner on the team, each and every runner has so much potential. If they just took training serious and like put more time into it, they can be good. But at the same time, if they're just there to have fun, hey, so be it. Go have fun then. I mean, there's nothing wrong about just having fun. But that's just my opinion. I'm not saying go out and you have to take cross country serious. I'm just saying if they were, they could be like a lot better than they are now. With the effort that they're giving them right now, they can be good with the effort that they're putting right now. But if they put more effort and like more time into it, they could be better. And I'm not trying to criticize them. I'm not trying to get into shit. Language. Sorry. Not trying to get them crap anything. I'm just saying. They're really good right now, but they could be better if they put in a little bit more work. But the last thing, or the second to last thing I want to talk about is obviously this is my last season. I did my first cross country meet, or did my first I joined cross country junior year, or not junior year, sophomore year. That was my first year. I didn't want to do a freshman year because I was like, oh, cross country, it's a lot of running, and I'm not gonna be serious about it because I'm focused on basketball. But then ended up, quitting that because other things. That's for a different story. So yeah, that's why I joined sophomore year. And it's been one heck of a journey. Not thinking about it, cause it's weird seeing the different teams each and every year, and seeing the seniors move on, and seeing the new people come in, and having to kind of adjust to that. That was honestly actually really a lot of fun, just because I got to meet a lot of new people, and training changed up a lot throughout each season because of just different people, different experiences, different memories, new memories that I will cherish until now. And yeah, and if anyone were to ask me, what's my favorite season, I can make an argument for each and every year of why each one was the best year. So it's hard to make an argument for that, because like my sophomore year obviously was a really good experience just because it was my first year, and there was a lot of great people on their team. Obviously though, my junior year was also a lot of fun just because we had a huge team, and we had a lot of memories, and there was people there, like a lot of people there that I cared about, and it was just a great year overall. And then obviously this year, because it is my last year, it was also a lot of fun because we did a lot of bonding events, and yeah, I can make an argument for each and every year. But in the end of the day, the moral of the story is they're all good seasons. So yeah, but that's the thing. It's finally coming to an end. Um, I kind of got okay. So it didn't really hit me on the day of the districts after I finished the race. It didn't really hit me, but I think it hit me the day after when, or I guess Friday also, when after school, instead of going straight to practice and seeing the team, went straight back home. And that kind of hit me because I was thinking to myself, dang, I won't be really seeing those guys anymore. We're all gonna kind of do our own thing, because a lot of those guys, they're either gonna do track training or they're not during the winter. So I may not even see them again, and also just because this is also my last year, so that will be the last time I'll be seeing them, be wearing the jersey, be racing, and so yeah, it kind of hit me, and I'm really sad that it came to an end. Obviously, I'm not really showing that type of emotion right now. Don't really want to show it on camera, but it did happen. I had a lot of time to reflect on it, and I guess the ultimately the thing I want to say is to the team, if you guys are watching this, and I hope you guys are, and I will probably be telling you guys to watch this. Thank you. This is me saying from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you guys on the team. I'll say all their names. Kim, Betsy, Cassidy, Chloe, Rose, Kimora, Krissa, Tommy, Henry, Malik, Nathan, Langston, Jonah, Emmanuel, Aaron, Anthony. Am I missing someone? I hope I'm not. I feel so bad if I'm missing someone. Um, Langston? I said Langston. Oh, Joaquin. Yeah, I think I said everyone. That should be everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. And then obviously the coaching staff. This is Hilson Tager, Coach Perez, Coach Lawrence, Coach Dennis. I call him Lawrence, but he's also a teacher now, so I also have to refer to him as Mr. Dennis. Yeah, it's weird. Anyways, thank you. Thank you to everyone on the team. Thank you just for making my last season and also the seniors last season one heck of a ride. Um, Something I was kind of scared about going into the season was obviously I did lose a lot of friends from my junior year. A lot of those people I was with since my freshman year, and seeing them go and having to take their role, I was afraid that it wouldn't be the same and that like it'd be hard to kind of get everyone together and kind of create that bond. But the thing is, we bonded pretty well, honestly. It was kind of a slow start, obviously, because we had a bunch of new members, but not too long after, we all kind of started connecting pretty well. And by the end of the season, I can kind of tell we went from just being teammates or just people that we run with or people that we just cheer on to legit family. And I know that's really cheesy, and I know that that's probably something I'm just saying in the moment, but it's the truth. Like I see you. If this is me talking to you guys specifically, the team, I see you guys as family. You know, I don't see you guys as just some team. You know, I care about every single one of you guys. I wanna see you guys succeed, and I wanna see you guys honestly just be the best you guys can be. Um, so yeah, and like by the end of the season, I thought of you guys as like I guess my children. I guess yeah, cause like I don't know, cause I feel like this season I kind of took like a sense of responsibility to like make sure each and every single person got that type of attention and knew that they were cared for and that they knew that there was someone cheering them on. And to you guys, I believe in every single one of you guys. Whatever you guys want to do in life, or if you guys want to, go to college for cross country, or if you guys want to go to state, or if you guys want to, I don't know, get the girl of your dreams, or get this huge house, or just be president, or whatever. No matter what, I believe in you guys, and I will never say I don't believe in you guys. Seeing the amount of work you guys put in and seeing the amount of improvement you guys had from the beginning of the season to now, it's honestly amazing. And honestly, without you guys, I probably wouldn't even be talking about how I PR this season. Um, you guys honestly really just inspired me, and you guys really taught me and really showed me what hard work really is. Um, and that's not me being cheesy. I'm not just saying this to be nice. I'm saying it because I really mean it. Um, an important thing with sports is teamwork, and being able to trust each other and being able to be there for each other. And that's something that you guys did. And honestly, I can never repay you guys for that. And that's why it really breaks my heart to have to say goodbye to you guys and say good luck to you guys in the next season. And I hope that it goes well, and I hope that you guys can keep passing down the legacy and the past memories and to the new freshmen and to the new members that joined the team. And I hope just the tradition carries on with the crazy and weird bus rides and the camping trip and the long runs and the weird questions that we ask and the karaoke we sing during our runs and ultimate frisbee and just being weird. I feel like that's just something great about cross country is it's a place where you can kind of just really just be yourself and kind of just let yourself go because everyone on the team is unique in their own way and everyone brings something new to the table, but in the end we we kind of just accept it and we kind of just go with it, you know? And that's just the great thing about cross country. And that's why I'm gonna miss it a lot, because it's a place where I felt safe and I felt like I could be myself. When there was times where life got hard, and when there were times where I just needed to get away from the outside world, you go to cross country practice. Honestly, that's how great cross country is. It's a sport to be good physically, but also mentally. It's kind of therapeutic, not gonna lie. Like running with your bros, dude, that's the good stuff right there. That's a drug that I could honestly be down with to take for the rest of my life. So, um, to all the names I said, and to just, yeah, everyone on the team, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm excited to see how much you guys grow in the future. I'm planning to keep in touch with you guys. I love you guys, for real. I really do. I really do. I look up to you guys, and you guys honestly are the reason why, or some of the reasons why I keep going in life. So, yeah, shout out to you guys. Um, and I guess the last thing I want to say is a little quick summary or a little quick spiel on what's the next move from here. So from here, I'm gonna be kind of taking a couple weeks off, kind of take a break from it, uh, and then from here, after maybe like 2 weeks from now, I guess I'll be starting track training and try to get ready for my final track season. Kind of hasn't hit yet, but I know it will be. Um, the goal is to obviously have a good season and to maybe get into college and try to run there. If it means walk on or a scholarship, whatever. You know, I just want to try to compete somewhere. Because I do want to compete in, college, because I'm not ready to give it up yet. I'm not ready to is the saying, put the flag down, put the seat down? Wait, no. That wouldn't make sense. Anyways, uh, yeah, so that's the goal. Try to get into college for track. And yeah, so, but for now, I'm just gonna be kind of enjoying life, kind of hang out, focus on school, try to get some more videos out, if it means, this vlog or podcast or, uh, you know, uh, other things like maybe music videos, skits. Hey, stay tuned, guys, if you guys want to see that. So yeah, this, I guess this whole video though, again, was kind of just a little spiel of the track season, or this cross country season, and yeah, so thank you guys for listening, and if you did skip through some parts, hey, it's all good. I'm just glad that you guys at least took some time to at least watch some parts of the video. Uh, Remember to like and subscribe, and leave a comment. I don't know, whatever you want to say, I'll read it, because I usually don't get a lot of comments. So if you do leave a comment, I'll read it. I'll reply maybe. We'll see what happens. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day. Peace, love, happiness. A quote from Leslie Cruz. Have a good day, guys.